Hello and welcome back. Once again, it is the NewMutator bringing you some Myth 2 Soul Blighter multiplay action. It is the Myth World Cup 2012, and it's Game 3 in the qualifying round matchup between the Time Wizards and the ThunderCox. Once again, the Time Wizards have 9 players on their team. Headhunter captaining, Father Xmas, Kumbaya, Stone, C, MP Phil, Bunny, Scratch, Falcon joining them, and Renwood. The ThunderCox team, they're up 2-0. They've been dominating so far with their patient play. Gamer will be captaining once again. He's been doing a great job so far for the ThunderCox team. Ramirez, Warak, Stormrider, Flatline, CRC has also been doing really well, and Cave, who I believe he is the official ThunderCox player that's kind of leading this ThunderCox incarnation here in the Myth World Cup 2012. It's game number 3. It is well, the map is actually this one's called Leap on the Borderlands, if I'm not mistaken. And it is Flag Rally. And it is no unit trading once again on this map, so what you see is what you get. Neither team really able to trade for anything different than this, so it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with this. Ren, of course, telling his team what to do, even though he's not the captain. But, you know, all the same, that's it's kind of a no-brainer. Really, you don't need to tell your team something that basic. I'm pretty sure they know how to play. Falcon making fun of Renwood there. Myth 101. Bunny trying to clarify what the strategy is. Doesn't even really... Falcon, I guess. So Gamer, you know, telling his ThunderCox squad what to do, a little bit more succinct there. Just says go mid. Some last minute strategizing by the Time Wizard team there. We'll see what happens in this game. I mean, the ThunderCox are probably favored to win. They, even though they're down a couple players, we've just been seeing in the other games that their playing is altogether more patient and more expert than this rabble Time Wizard team, who, you know, have not been doing that badly at all. They just need to refine their teamwork. And not kill each other, like or make same number of blunders that they have been making. But altogether, they've been doing fairly well. They've been employing some good strategies, and they've been giving the ThunderCox kind of a run for their money, forcing the ThunderCox to play conservatively.
Flag captured.
So the ThunderCox team do tag the mid first. Looks like they're sending a fairly large force to the west and another somewhat large force to the south here. The Time Wizards are going to be sending most of their stuff to the mid and to as well the north here. Not so much to the east.
Captured. Flag captured.
ThunderCox with the slight advantage, tagging their third flag first. Bunny engaging with Flatline, really coming out the worst for wear there, taking some hits there, and Flatline retreats to his soulless line with Gamer and Warax back there. Warax pushing Falcon out of the mid. Although both teams have tagged the middle, But really, those mauls kind of that Tro doesn't really want to take those mauls on because mauls take two kicks to be disposed of and inflict kind of a lot of damage on the Tro. So maybe when they're isolated, it would be okay. Wow, Falcon taunting. Uh-oh. Some friendly fire there. I'm not sure he wanted to do that. Kind of an auto shot. Laughs at himself. So CRC and Storm Rider here in the south. Ren just kind of throwing this maul away, trying to buy himself some time to figure out a way to get some position on this force. He's not really going to be able to handle this by himself, though. There's they just have twice as much artillery here, so I'm not really sure what he hopes to do. And indeed, it's going to be close. Nobody takes anybody out there, just kind of keeping each other at bay, and those trees are not destructible. And with the nice control click, but doesn't, wow, a maul, the arm of his late maul hits that Warlock for a minimum of damage, and would sending another maul to its death. Just trying to keep this force at bay, putting the pressure on flag 5. Pretty close here, 88% to 87%. Stone C telling Ren what to do. It looks like there's a lot of that going on here on the Time Wizard team. If they spent less time doing that and more time just kind of having faith in each other, that they each... Oh, here's Stone C backing Renwood up. Where is Renwood? Oh, Renwood loses his Mortar Dwarf. Yeah, so what's going on here? There's a white poking its head out of the water. Ren, I'm not really sure what you're trying to do here. You know, and just some kind of shooting back and forth. Oh, and those Tro both go down. Bunny's Tro's incapacitated as well. So really, ThunderCox team getting the better end of that exchange. You know, Flatline's Mortar Dwarf almost dead, but managing to hold on. Falcon makes a shot. Not quite enough there to get Warax's Mortar Dwarf. And Flatline trying to get that kill on that Tro there. What's going down in the south, because that's going to be a contentious area. Looks like somebody gets a nice shot on that Warlock there. Stone C maybe? Uh-oh. CRC though comes back and takes out his Mortar Dwarf. So really, that if they had held on to that Mortar Dwarf, it would be a little bit closer. ThunderCox are up in percentages. But Stone C, as long as he has that Warlock, they have enough to keep the pressure on this flag. But Ren just playing so aggressively with these mauls, but they just take so much damage. Maybe you can micro and take out Storm Rider's red maul, but probably not. Storm Rider tries to chase away Stone C. As you just heard, victory imminent for the ThunderCox team. Nice block there, making sure that his Mortar Dwarf stays alive. So imperative that he is able to keep that Warlock from pressing. 5.5 minutes left in the game. ThunderCox just need this home flag here. (61% to 53%). Father Xmas. Oh no, he does get the block, Very nice.
5 minutes
But
remaining.
not able to take out Ramirez's mortar dwarf there. And flag 1, the scene of kind of a contentious battle here between Father Xmas and Ramirez and Cave. Let's see here. Flatline tries to sneak in some mauls. Wants to get some shots on. Warax trying to work on scratches. What are you doing? Headhunter, you need to save that Warlock. Warax is not on your team. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Scratches Warlock goes down. Not sure why that happened the way it did. 53% to 37%. Looks like for the most part, these Warlocks just exchanging shots, not really able to, one not really able to take out the other. And the battle is kind of moved up over here. You know, Father Xmas has his force trying to move ever so close. Uh-oh. And Cave decides to push with his melee. Oh, and takes out the Warlock. Wow. I'm not sure how... Why did the Time Wizards... Wow, they're just letting their Warlocks get sniped. Picked out by that melee. They really should be... they should have been playing more cohesively. I feel like they were still in this game, but 52% to 30%. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to take this flag. Or keep this flag, I should say. They're defending this flag here. You know, they still have this mortar dwarf, but is it going to be enough? You know, Cave still has this Warlock, and you know, so you know, they do have a melee advantage here, but oh, that mortar dwarf is gonna go down. Does get one final kill, but yeah, really. You know, ThunderCox did a good job keeping the bulk of their melee out of range and taking that mortar dwarf out before moving in on the flag. Over in the southeast, I just don't think anything's gonna happen between. They're just kind of, neither team's really able to take the other out.
Flag captured.
And the ThunderCox team will take the home flag of the Time Wizards. So, you know, kind of a close game there. As you see, 44 kills, 37 losses for the ThunderCox. Yeah, I don't really know what this means though. 26 kills, 47 losses for the for the Time Wizards. Not really sure what that means. Does that mean that ThunderCox had a lot of friendly fire? I guess so. I guess I missed that, but interesting. I guess that's worth taking a second glance. Bunny doing fairly well, stalling this. Where was Bunny? Didn't even see where Bunny was. I guess Bunny was mid. Gosh, I don't even remember now. But Stone C, not taking any losses. He was here in the south, getting a couple kills as well, but really not able to do enough to take that flag. Falcon doing fairly well, 80 damage for him. So, you know, the damage is fairly close, 558, 449. That's not that spread out, but really the losing that artillery is what really hurt the Time Wizard team, and just the patient play once again by the ThunderCox, able to snipe those units when they needed to in order to move in and take that flag. Gamer kind of playing defense there, I think, in that game, and just, you know, spotting for his team, and Cave and Ramirez really pulling that one out for their team. and really, with respectively 13 kills, 12 kills, that's not bad at all. So let's move on to the next game in the series. I think ThunderCox has already taken this match, but 3-0. But we're gonna keep going. It's the qualifying round of week 1, and as we move into game number 4.